Bermuda lawn, heat stress and drought stress. Bermuda lawn, heat stress and drought stress. Tall fescue, cool season grass. So I am leaving on vacation for 8 days. So I just got back from 8 days on vacation, and this lawn has not been mowed yet. So I can tell that I'm having some coverage issues because there's some areas that are starting to show some heat stress right here and right there. So this is showing how well my irrigation is working and not working. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to move these heads so that this area gets water. But overall, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Oh, well, this area clearly is not getting any water. So that's probably not coming back this summer. It's really dry. So I probably lost that area. This area is pretty stressing out right here. This is from heat stress. I want to point something out real quick. This little fescue clump is a couple seeds that fell in the crack here. And if you're wondering how this is able to stay still green while it's surrounded by concrete and the temperatures are mid to high 90s, and this concrete here can get really hot, over 100 degrees. It's like being on a little island, hot island around here. And it gets water from the sprinkler head over there, but very little. And it has very shallow roots too, because obviously it's not on dirt. How is this able to survive? And I think it's because it's never been mowed before. It just grows, and mow is a necessary evil. Obviously you have to mow in order for your grass to grow thick, and obviously so that it doesn't get too tall. But mowing is also a major stressor for grass, and the way this is able, I think, to survive the extreme heat and the drought is because of it's never been cut before. So I'm gonna keep it here. This is my little test plot, my little test circle here, just to see how it does over the summer. Like I mentioned, it gets super hot in this corner, gets very little water, so we'll keep an eye out to see how it survives the heat of the summer. I wanted to talk about a few little things that you can tell if there's some heat stress or drought stress happening in your lawn, your tall fescue lawn. And I have a really good example right here. See how this blade of grass here is curled, and also the tips are frayed or white right there. So this sprinkler head down here shoots this way, but I can already tell I'm having some coverage issues with my own irrigation. This side of the lawn isn't getting nearly as much water as that area over there. And so because of that, this area, it's kind of thirsty, a lot more thirsty than the other side. So yeah, that's when you start to see needles turn like that, that's a sign that you're lacking some water. So another way to tell is the color. It turns into this darker green, blue color. But it's a little hard to tell right now, I think, because of the time of the day. But yeah, it's starting to get a little bit of heat stress. So this area, now I know, isn't getting enough water. So I mean, I am using my own faucet over there, which has 50 to 60 psi. It's not that bad, but I think what's robbing a lot of the pressure are these pop-ups that I have going on right in the middle. So eventually I'm gonna have to make this its own zone, maybe come underneath this way and the faucet's over there, so it would be its own zone. So in a circumstance like this, you definitely want to mow as high as the mower can go. And in this case, I'm going to be mowing at 4 inches. And we'll see if it makes too much of a mess with clumping. If it does, I'm gonna go use the bagger to pick up the clippings, because you don't want to leave the clumps laying down. So we'll see how it works out. Alright, looking nice and clean. I'll edge tomorrow. I'm running out of time, but just wanted to get this back in control. It was pretty deep. So I did notice that this part of the lawn was substantially taller and thicker than the backyard, and I think that was due to the Milorganite fertilizer that I put. This was 8 to 9 inches. The backyard was 5 to 6 inches. So this area definitely got more growth than the backyard. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. So I think I have a tall fescue lawn, and I think that one of the ways I was able to keep it nice and green and lush, even in the middle of really hot weather, like I mentioned, mid-90s, was to water. Water is key to everything having to do with tall fescue. If you want to have a green lawn, a nice green lawn in the summertime, if you have a cool season lawn like I do, water is key to keep it keep it green. So thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.